Hello and welcome. I'm Jimmy Falcon, and today we're embarking on a journey to discover the world's rarest birds. These elusive creatures are living jewels, phantoms of the forest and sky, whose existence reveals the fragile balance of nature. Each bird we'll meet is a miracle of evolution, a testament to survival against the odds. Their rarity makes every sighting a privilege, and their stories are urgent reminders of what we stand to lose. Join me as we travel across continents, counting down from 10 to witness these wonders and the challenges they face. At the end, we'll reveal the rarest of them all, a bird so close to vanishing, its survival is nothing short of astonishing. Let's begin our journey. Deep in New Zealand's ancient forests, our countdown begins with the Kakapo, the world's only flightless nocturnal parrot. With mossy green plumage and an owl-like face, the Kakapo is a master of camouflage, foraging at night and climbing trees with surprising agility. Once abundant, the Kakapo was devastated by introduced predators and a slow, unpredictable breeding cycle tied to the fruiting of the rimu tree. Today, fewer than 250 remain, each one named and cared for by conservationists on predator-free islands. Their survival depends on human intervention, supplementary feeding, health checks, and assisted breeding. The male's booming calls, once echoing across New Zealand, now signal a desperate hope for the future. Every chick is a victory, a step back from extinction. The Kakapo's story is a powerful reminder of our responsibility to protect the unique creatures we share this planet with. Their fate is in our hands. Will we let their call fade forever? Next, we travel to Dominica, home to the imperial Amazon or Cicero parrot, a national symbol and a living jewel. With its regal purple and green plumage, the Cicero soars above the rainforest canopy, feeding on fruits and seeds. It nests in ancient trees, but habitat loss and devastating hurricanes have pushed it to the brink. Hurricanes David and Maria destroyed much of its forest home, leaving the population critically endangered. Conservationists are racing to protect remaining habitats and educate locals about the bird's importance. The Cicero's survival is tied to the health of Dominica's forests and resilience against storms. Every sighting is a rare privilege, a glimpse of a species fighting to endure in its only sanctuary. Its future hangs in the balance. Will this Caribbean jewel continue to shine? In central India, the forest owlet was thought extinct for over a century, a ghost lost to history. Small, stocky and diurnal, it hunts from bare branches, preying on lizards and insects. Rediscovered in 1997 by ornithologists following faint clues, its return stunned the world. The owlet's resemblance to common species and its fragmented teak forest habitat kept it hidden for generations. Fewer than 1,000 remain, scattered in isolated pockets threatened by agriculture and logging. Its rediscovery sparked urgent conservation efforts to study and protect what's left. The forest owlet's story is a lesson in hope and perseverance. Even when all seems lost, nature can surprise us, but its future is far from secure. Will we act before it vanishes again? In the Philippines, the mighty Philippine eagle reigns a giant with a 2-meter wingspan and a fierce crest. As the apex predator, it hunts monkey snakes and large birds soaring over dwindling rainforests. Habitat loss from logging and agriculture has shattered its world, leaving only fragments for these eagles to survive. With just one egg laid every 2 years, recovery is painfully slow. Poaching and illegal trade remain threats despite its status as a national symbol. Conservationists work tirelessly researching, breeding and reintroducing eagles to the wild. The eagle's struggle mirrors the fate of the Philippine forests. Saving the haribon means saving an entire ecosystem. Its fierce gaze is a call to protect what remains. Will the king of birds continue to rule the skies? In Brazil's Bahia state, the Stracimun's bristlefront teeters on the edge of extinction. This secretive ground-dwelling bird is known for its unique bristle-like feathers and haunting song, a melody now nearly silenced. Once thought lost, it was rediscovered in 1995, but its Atlantic forest home is almost gone. Habitat destruction has left only tiny patches, and recent searches have found just 1 or 2 individuals. The bristlefront's population may be in the single digits, perhaps already functionally extinct. Its story is a quiet tragedy, highlighting the silent extinctions happening all around us. The loss of its song would erase a unique note from the world's natural heritage. Conservationists fight for every last chance, but time is running out. Will its song be heard again, or will it fade into silence forever? On Madagascar, the Madagascar pochard, a diving duck, was declared extinct in 2006 after its wetlands vanished. But later that year, A tiny flock was found on a remote volcanic lake, barely surviving in harsh conditions. Conservationists launched a bold rescue. Eggs were collected, hatched in captivity, and a new home was restored at Lake Sofia. Local communities joined efforts to revive the lake and its ecosystem. In 2018, captive-bred pochards were released, marking a hopeful new chapter. The fight is far from over, but the pochard's return is a beacon for conservation. It shows what's possible when determination meets collaboration. From the brink of extinction, life can return. Will the pochard's story inspire more rescues? Only time will tell. In the American West, the California condor, North America's largest bird, soared toward extinction, with just 22 left by 1982. Lead poisoning, habitat loss, and poaching decimated the population. In a last-ditch effort, all wild condors were brought into captivity for an ambitious breeding program. Using innovative techniques, biologists raised chicks without human imprinting, preparing them for life in the wild. In 1992, captive-bred condors returned to the skies. Today, over 500 exist, with more than half flying free across the West. Lead poisoning remains a threat, but the condor's comeback is a triumph of conservation. It proves that, with commitment, even the rarest can return. The condor's shadow once again graces the sky. Will we keep it soaring? On Java, the Javan hawk eagle, Indonesia's national bird, commands the rainforest with its striking crest and fierce presence. Adapted for hunting in dense forests, it preys on lizards, snakes, and birds nesting in tall, ancient trees. Java's forests have been decimated, leaving less than a tenth of their original cover. Habitat loss and the illegal pet trade threaten the eagle's survival, despite its iconic status. Conservation efforts focus on protecting forest fragments and raising public awareness. The eagle's fate is tied to the island's ability to balance human needs with nature. Its survival is a test of national pride and commitment. Will the Garuda of legend endure in the wild? The answer lies in our actions. Along Asia's coasts, the spoon-billed sandpiper stands out with its unique spoon-shaped bill, a marvel of adaptation. This tiny wader breeds in Russia's Arctic tundra, then migrates 8,000 kilometers along the East Asian-Australasian flyway. It relies on a chain of coastal mudflats now rapidly disappearing to development and aquaculture. Fewer than 250 breeding pairs remain, their numbers plummeting due to habitat loss and illegal trapping. Conservationists are racing to protect stopover sites and raise chicks in captivity before releasing them to join the migration. The sandpiper's fate depends on safeguarding habitats across continents. Its journey is a fragile thread connecting the Arctic to the tropics. Will we preserve the rungs of its migratory ladder? The future of this curious beak is in our hands. Its survival is a global challenge. At number 1, the blue-eyed ground dove, lost for 75 years, was rediscovered in Brazil's Cerrado grasslands in 2015. With sapphire eyes and subtle plumage, it lives quietly on the ground, foraging for seeds in a vanishing habitat. Only a handful remain, confined to a few square kilometers, threatened by agriculture and fire. The rediscovery sparked an emergency conservation plan and the creation of a protected reserve. Researchers race to learn its secrets and protect every individual. The dove's survival hangs by a thread. One disaster could erase it forever. Yet its return is a symbol of hope and resilience. Even when all seems lost, nature can surprise us. The blue-eyed ground dove is the rarest bird with a known population. Will we ensure its story continues? Our journey ends, but the stories of these rare birds are calls to action. They are more than wonders. They are indicators of our planet's health. Their survival depends on our choices, supporting conservation, protecting habitats, and spreading awareness. Let's be the generation that safeguards our natural heritage. If you've been inspired, like and share this video to help these stories reach more people. Together, we can make a difference for the world's rarest birds. Thank you for joining me.